So you want to be a truck driver. You decided to be a truck driver. Well, what division are you going to go to? You don't know? Let's talk. I'm gonna keep on running. I'm gonna fight till I get to the top. With every step I know that I'm not gonna stop. Welcome back to Trucking by Night. So you decided you wanted to be a truck driver, but what division do you want to go into? With so many divisions out here, it can be really mind-boggling. A lot of companies out here are going to offer you everything. You've got dry van, refrigerated, tanker, car hauler. What do you want to do? Flatbed. It's hard to decide, guys. It really is. But it all comes down to your personal preference. And we're going to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of each side and what can really help maybe lean you towards one decision or another. Now, I'm not advocating you should go dry van, refrigerated, tanker, car hauler, flatbed, whatever. I have done a lot of these, guys. I've done dry van. I've done flatbed. I've done heavy haul. I've done car hauling. I've done refrigerated. I'm doing refrigerated now. But just because I'm doing it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So let's talk about the first one, dry van. Dry van is the most common one you're going to see out here. It's going to be dry commodity freight. Anytime you see a FedEx truck, UPS truck, those are all going to be dry van commodity freight. With dry van, all you're going to be doing for 90% of the time is backing up, bumping a dock. There's not a whole lot of work to it. You don't have to have any certain level of skill to be able to do it. With that being said, though, dry van has a lot of hand unload freight, which means that you will actually have to unload the trailer yourself. There's a lot of accounts that this has to do with. A couple examples: Dollar General with Warner, Dollar Tree with US Express, US Oncology with Kroger. There's a lot of companies out here that are going to have that as an option. Typically, dry van is going to be your least paying as far as entry level position, because like I said, there's not a lot of skill or anything that needs to be done with it. Now, you will get paid extra if you are hand unloading these loads, things like that. So just keep that in mind. If you want something where all you have to do is just show up 90% of the time, or just show up, drop the trailer, hook up to another one and go, dry van might be where it's at for you. The next one is refrigerated. Refrigerated, just like dry van, is going to be show up, do some drop-in hooks maybe, bump some docks, but there's a little more on your back that you have to worry about. With the refrigerated side, you are responsible for maintaining the temperature of that load. With that, you will have to learn how to operate the reefer unit, what to look for to know if the reefer unit is having any kind of issues, certain signs. We do on the reefer units, there is a little logo that'll light up on the side, different colors to let you know what kind of errors are happening that you can watch for, but you do have to know what you're looking at. With reefer, it does pay a little more entry level. Typically, it's going to be a couple cents more per mile starting out, so that is something to think about as well. If you're willing to have that little bit of added stress for that extra pay, refrigerated might be what you want to do, guys. Check into it. There's a lot of great refrigerated companies out there. Prime Inc. has a great CDL program that offers refrigerated. Night Transportation. Swift has a refrigerated program. There's quite a few out here that offer it, guys. So it might be something to look into. The next one is going to be tanker. Tanker has a lot of manual labor. A lot of people don't realize it. They think, okay, yeah, tanker is going to be easy. Now, there's two sides of tanker. There's food grade and there's hazmat. Hazmat's going to be a lot of fuel, things like that, oils, different miscellaneous things like that. Whereas your food grade is going to be like oil, chocolate, milk, things of that nature. I can't really speak a whole lot on tanker because I've never personally done it myself. There are a lot of great YouTubers out here that have done tanker. One of the best ones that I would recommend is Roads Less Traveled. He was a tanker for quite a while. He can give you some great advice on it if you have any questions. feel free to shoot him an email, or you can send me an email. My email will be in the description box below, and I will get the message to him and find an answer for you. But there's a lot of manual labor. You have to climb up on top of the trailer, vent it. You're going to be the one having to drag the hoses out to unload it. As well, you have a lot of added stress, because if you forget to vent the tanker, opening the tops up before you go to unload and following all the procedures, you can actually crinkle that tanker and it'll look just like a soda can being crushed. But with the added stress comes more added pay. Tanker does typically pay more than reefer starting out. The only company I know of off the top of my head that will bring you on with zero experience in tanker, or two companies that I know of that will start you out with no experience in tanker is Prime Incorporated out of Springfield, Missouri, and Venencia out of New Jersey. I believe they're out of. It's either New Jersey or Pennsylvania. I could be mistaken. But they're out of that area, and they typically run over to Chicago and back for their over-the-road type stuff. Then, the next one is going to be Flatbed. Flatbed is a lot of hard work, guys. There's no bumping docks. There's going to be very, very little dropping hooks. Just dropping the trailer, picking up a preloaded one. You're going to have to get out. You're going to throw the straps, throw the chains, get up, unroll the tarps, roll the tarps back up, do all the bungeeing. Then you have to make sure that load does not move in any way, shape, or form. So there's a lot that relies on you. It's not hard to do, guys. Don't let me discourage you from it. I have done tanker or flatbed for a long time. I am a huge fan of flatbed. It is one of my favorite divisions to run. But there is a whole lot of stress that comes with it. Just take your time, take it easy, and go from there. But like I said, once again, flatbed does have additional pay. You're going to have tarp pay. You're going to have an additional cent per mile typically, because you do have to be out in the heat, the rain, the snow, doing all of your securement and all of your work, guys. In my opinion, I think flatbed is a great one to start out with. If it's something you want to come in, if you want to get into well, I shouldn't say if you want to get into shape. If you're out of shape, flatbed is going to be hard on you, but it can be done, and you will be successful at it. You can be successful at anything you put your mind to out here, guys. I promise you that. The next one we're going to talk about is car hauling. Car hauling is, in my mind, one of the most difficult divisions I have ever done. I would not recommend it for anybody entry level. But if you decide that you ever want to go to car hauling, shoot me an email. My email, like I said, will be in the description box below. We'll talk about it. I'll go through the good, the bad, and the ugly. But just to give you some of it, you're going to be out like flatbed. You're going to be in the rain, the snow, the sleet, the shine, all the good, happy joy. Then you're responsible for driving people's personal vehicles. You're going to be backing vehicles all the way across the trailer, up over the hood. You have to make sure the vehicles are at the right height. You have to make sure you have enough clearance between all of the ramps to make sure that when you hit a bump, it doesn't bounce and crush the vehicle. There's so much that goes into it, guys. It is a very, very stressful division, but it is the most rewarding. An average car hauler can pull $2,500 or more a week as a company driver. But like I said, it is not for the faint of heart, and it is not recommended for entry level. But if you decide you want to, you need to message me beforehand, and we will talk about it and go through all the pros and cons on a deeper level. But guys, this is just a real quick video kind of talking a little bit about the different divisions. Hopefully it'll give you a little understanding about the different divisions, something to think about maybe a little more. But I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Once again, I really thank you guys for watching my channel. If you would, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell so you get notified once I do post a new video. I'm going to try to post a video every week. Y'all stay safe out here on the road. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.